My friend at school said guards like you work with displacer beasts, Dad. Is that true?
Huh? Oh, yeah. We keep 'em in a pen on the ground floor.
Can I come to work with you and ride one? Please, please, please?
They're, pretty nasty, kiddo. I don't think they'd like it if you rode them.
Are all displacer beasts like that?
I don't think so. I think these ones are trained special for guard duty.
Can I have a displacer beast for Christmas, then?
I, don't know if we have room for a displacer beast down here.
Aww.
I'll see if I can figure something out. Maybe Santa will come, if you're good. Speaking of which, shouldn't you be getting ready for school?
Oh!
Well, now I've done it. If I don't figure out some kind of displacer beast substitute, the kid's gonna be sad on Christmas. Anything this morning?
Looks like a warlock of the Krampus. He's got the sack.
Oh, gods. More of this Krampus garbage. Why does every adventurer want Krampus powers?
Who else are you going to turn to for Christmas-themed violence?
It's not like the Krampus is all that impressive. Is this warlock going to storm the tower with his magical power to intimidate children with a stick?
He's also got some winter frost kind of magic, I think. And you're about the right size to go in the sack.
I'll get the ballista.
What's this for?
So we don't both freeze our butts off out here.
You got one for me, too?
Well, I wasn't coming up here without one for me, and I wasn't going to drink it right in front of you while you grow icicles off your nose.
Fair enough. Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Hey, you're on Displacer Beast feeding duty sometimes, right?
Yeah, all the orcs take turns with it. We're big enough to not get eaten by the ornery buggers.
Huh, right. Do you think... Is it possible to, retrain them to...
Hold that thought.
Good tidings I bring to you and your kin. Good tidings of
Didn't
Christmas
think we'd get carolers this far from the village.
Now bring
I
me
think
some
he's an
figgy
adventurer.
pudding. Now bring
Some
me some
kind of
figgy pudding.
Christmas
Now
bard.
bring me some figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer.
You what? It's not like we've got a barrel of this stuff up here. Go get some from the village.
I won't go until I get some. I won't go until I get
Yeah,
some.
that verse
I
always
won't
seemed
go
kind of
until I
threatening.
get some, so bring
I
it
heard
right
terrorists
here.
used to beat up people who didn't give them pudding.
That explains why adventurers took up the profession.
I won't go until I get some, so bring it right here. I'm going to burn your house down. There's nowhere to hide in this town. No rest
It's worse
till I've
than I
hunted
thought.
you down, and
They're
you
Mormon.
live in fear.
Anyway, you had some question about the displacer beasts, right?
You know what? Don't worry about it.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, sir. My family has made a lot of sacrifices so I can do this job for you, since the Goblin Burrow here isn't the safest place.
Isn't it your job to keep this tower secure, above and below ground? And you've been doing rather a good job of it the past few weeks.
Oh, sure, but being an evil wizard tower and all tends to make it a high-risk area regardless.
You're exaggerating.
A fruitcake golem broke into the crash and tried to carry off my son to have his bones ground into gingerbread.
And you drove off the adventurers responsible before anyone could be hurt. The system is working.
Oh, definitely. I would really appreciate something to bring home to show them that it's all worth it. You know, a holiday bonus, or maybe if I could have the 24th and 25th off, to spend some more time with them.
Surely you are aware that I hate Christmas.
Oh, of course, and for good reason. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in destroying Christmas. But, you know, until we manage to pull that off, so long as it's still around, I need to spend more time with my family sometime. And the fact is, most adventurers stay home for Christmas anyway, so I thought you probably wouldn't need very many minions that day.
Oh, on the contrary, adventurers filled with Christmas spirit just love to make a nuisance of themselves on that blasted day. And I've got half my minions putting in requests for the day off.
Oh, well, maybe you could tell us how many minions you need on staff that day, and we could work out downstairs which of us...
Listen, I'm sure you've noticed that it's past time we had some goblin representation in the officer ranks around here.
Huh?
Don't think I don't know that goblins view working for an evil wizard as a dead-end job, a job with no advancement. But I am nothing if not willing to slaughter sacred cows on dark altars. Why not a world without Christmas? Why not a world where goblins are mighty? I just need to find the right sort of goblin to promote. One whose commitment and loyalty are unimpeachable. One who's ready to show the world that goblins are ready to play in the big leagues. And I've had my eye on you for a while now.
Really?
But you know, the orcs and the ghouls aren't going to like sharing the officers' club with a goblin. If I'm going to keep this business afloat, I need someone unimpeachable. I need to be able to say, he believes in this operation. He worked straight through Christmas. And what sacrifices have you orcs and ghouls made lately? That will shut them up long enough to get used to the idea of a goblin with a corner office.
Oh, yes, sir. You can count on me.
I knew I could. Now get out there and show them what real dedication looks like. What are the odds any given goblin minion survives through New Year's?
About 15%, sir.
See if you can get it down to 5.
Yes, sir.
You have to get Christmas off.
I brought it up, but, you know, the boss hates Christmas, so it wasn't exactly an easy sell.
Okay, what about Christmas Eve then?
They really need me for pretty much the whole season.
That's outrageous! That wizard needs you more than we need him, you know! Just tell him you're staying home for the 25th. And if he wants to fire you, we'll move out after New Year's and find work at another dungeon. There's plenty of them around here.
Not ones with advancement opportunities like this one has.
You want to get more attached to this place? We only get so many holidays with our son before he's all grown, you know? You're really gonna waste one of them working for someone who thinks he can destroy Christmas? You know there's no future in that.
Sure, but the better my position is when this house of cards comes down, the better job I can find at another dungeon.
You'll let your son have Christmas morning without you? For the sake of these maybes and somedays? He thinks the world of you.
Well, he won't always. Someday, he's going to grow up, you know, and realize that his dad is just another goblin guard. Just cannon fodder. A loser. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. By the time he's old enough to know the difference, I'll be somebody. Somebody worth looking up to.
I love you. Your son loves you. We always will.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I'll make it up to both of you soon. I promise. Are you working on Christmas?
No? Are you?
I haven't decided yet. So, what is it today?
Looks like a toy smith.
Ah, how bad can that be? Oh, are we really doing 2 Krampus-themed adventurers this year? I have to go. Thanks!